Hey, in this next part of the class, there's two things that we're going to have you do. Number one is we're going to have you fill out your story. One of the cool things about baptism is the opportunity that it gives you to share the story of how God is changing your life. You see, I believe that everybody has a story, and every story matters. Every story of a life changed by Christ is powerful. And so we're going to ask you to fill out some prompts that will help us to tell your story during your baptism. In just a few words, we want you to answer the following three prompts. Number one, what was your life like before you met Christ? What feelings or emotions or words would you use to characterize that season of your life? For me, I was angry, I was anxious, I was insecure, I was impatient, I was selfish. Number two, what was the turning point? What was the moment or the season that led up to your decision to follow Jesus? How would you say that in just a sentence or two? For me, when I first became a believer, I met Jesus at a New Year's Eve lock-in when I was 15 years old in high school. And number three, how would you characterize the life that God has given to you now? What is your life like now? What is the person God is making you into? How are you different? How is he changing you? For me, Jesus gave me purpose. He gave me hope. He gave me joy. He showed me that I could be free from my past. That's a simple way to tell your story. What was your life like before Christ? What was the turning point? And what's your life like after? Your story matters. Your story is powerful. And here's the cool thing. On your baptism day, you're going to get the opportunity to invite people to hear the story of how God is changing your life. So take a few moments to fill out those prompts below. The second thing we're going to have you do is read through our baptismal creed. Now you might be going, creed? What's creed? We don't use that word very often. Well, going back to the early church, the very first followers of Jesus, when they were baptized, they were given a creed, a statement of faith that sort of encompassed or capsulized what they were doing when they were getting baptized. And so for us, when you get into the tank, we're going to ask you two questions. Number one, do you love Jesus with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength? Is he the center of your life? Do you love him with everything that you are? And number two, do you want to be baptized in front of your friends and family to demonstrate that Jesus is king of your life? Do you want to go public with your faith? And if you can answer yes to both of those questions, then we can't wait to baptize you and celebrate the life that God is creating in you. So take some time to fill out the rest of this form. If you have any questions, you can email me at garminyj@rivertreechristian.com. Can't wait to celebrate your baptism with you.